Cradle, The Rise of the Chosen, Chapter 21, Part 2. Even still, Takuma was not afraid, and he was beginning to put together a story. Jaakuli, ha maniti, jin juli, kaolamani. The sky is blue. Your feet are on the ground, and you remember, Takuma began, ratcheting up his Ituriyama and staring into the snake's eyes. Plihimonti, kujakli, imeno hagu dilu ritul hanyaji. On this ground, remember your name, woman. See your brown skin, he went on. Ti'ikaani, Tikani, stop, the snake shrieked. Takuma made sure to keep direct eye contact as the snake slithered its head from side to side and extended its hood even wider. Winitu manidazil, hontil, kadraji, pipil, mentul, dil, mentul. Claim the truth, and in your agony, vow your life to the Father, only the Father, Takuma demanded. Hinji cool, nali te cool. Vow everything to one God, Takuma demanded, and the snake erupted in a booming, bassy scream, and its head split open, perfectly down the center, and it fell to the ground like a heavy, soaked leather coat, and a brown-skinned woman with long, black, wavy hair to her waist was standing there, and she was shivering, only clothed in a loincloth and a top made of burlap. Her eyes were wide open and green, bright green, and she looked shocked and subdued as Takuma stared at her, surprised that he initiated this. He wasn't expecting this outcome exactly. Noticing she was shivering, he took off his hooded tunic and handed it to the woman and nodded. She took it and slowly pulled it down over her head. Jabo na, jokol. Come, have a seat, Takuma insisted, and they sat on the ground simultaneously. Takuma conjured up some fresh candied dates and handed the young woman a handful. She took them and nibbled on them quickly. Takuma sat patiently and waited to see if she wanted more, or if she would let him know what was going on here. She cleared her throat after the last date and began. Neji, Ami, Haldin. I was a regular girl. Ki, Kuman, Ayo, Soni, Biki. I was dating the love of my life. Jiente, Holma, Niamal, Ayol. Then one day he left me. Hienol, Ruoteil, Ayolihe. I couldn't go to sleep that night. Vonit, Hashachia. I took a night walk. Toli, Koloi, Winiji. The moon was full that night. Gonik, Pula, Nietu. This man with pitch black skin appeared. Chiima, Hanoji. He charmed me. Juil Hoki, Dumalna ni. He said he could make me a goddess. Quil Fijiko Ojo Tikuli if I surrendered to the 6 gods. Jingoju Oyoli Dini Jieni. I woke up as that snake. Mienduli Irel. Everyone ran from me. Doluk Il Hubien. I roamed for days. Folji Kolmeni Ayolk. I found a village of orphans. Niete Kolji Voni de Fonji. They needed someone to look after them. Sien Joli Elo Rieniete. So I lived in this hole for years. Kientu Ioli Ami. Looking over the children. Takuma understood now and was feeling the warmth in his heart that he was able to help such a sweet girl. Dieluke, Gieno, Peko, Notaan, Alu, Tiko. Go and spread the story of your healing by the one God, Takuma demanded. He, Giento, Siyani. And you will be blessed for eternity, he stated. Jishnu, Hole, Hoani. Bless you, spiritual seer, she pronounced and gave him a tight hug. Takuma knew this was the start of the new nation. Somehow his Ituriyama told him he must leave the woman so she could make her own way to prove to God. It was as if the words, though without auditory substance, still transmitted somehow through the blood in this body and around his ears. So he stood up over the young lady and said, Meenji, Hatuol, Alui, Tiko, always remember to put God first. He exited the den and scurried back up the incline and back towards the village, where the sun was now in the sky, coming through the tree canopy. The children greeted him and laughed and mocked him for looking out of place. He smiled and laughed with them and kept his eyes lowered, for those that saw his Itriyama may be in harm's way because he had just disrupted the work of evil. And so he exited the village as he stepped out of the forest, and it was somehow night again, and the landscape was entirely foreign. There was a huge purple moon taking up a large swath of the sky, and the stars were dense like some sort of silver sparkling glitter, and the ocean was almost as violet and lit up as the moon. On a black rock on the mesmerizing beach, he saw Josh sitting peacefully and wondered what all this was about. He sat across from Josh on another large black rock. They looked at each other for a moment in silence. Jijikool, Oyuli, do you know what you're doing? Josh asked. Heneji, Poli, Mentul, just serving the father, Takuma responded. Josh gave him a studying look and took a deep breath. Neti, Homul, Drediljul. Don't get caught up in the glory of it all, Josh reminded his young friend. Bilonoi, Aloamie, for you will be tested like nothing else. Kilo, I have no choice, Takuma said. Nietulmol, Diemo, you always have a choice. Winzul, Mentul, Kazi, that is the grace of our Father. Takuma nodded and they shared a silence in thought. Hinul, Ioli, Reginatul. I'm warning you right now, Josh started. Jishni, Dilominul, Mentul, to bring this nation under the Father. Senjinul, there will be fire. Niti soliti, and blood. Jikulmieno, Iul, you won't feel so cute, Josh explained. Takuma smiled wide with clenched teeth and bowed his head. Kiji uli, liroji, pilu. I will follow you all the way, holy son.